What's up, you guys? It's Steve here with some urgent updates on $2,000 stimulus checks. We're going to be discussing $2,000 fourth federal level stimulus checks to everybody in the nation and a couple of updates to make sure that you don't miss out on anything. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, you guys, first off, wanted to mention, if you haven't checked your emails and you signed up for the relief roadmap, check them. I just sent an email blast, and please reply to that if you see it. It should look like this, and reply yes. Send me a response back. Let me know that you're ready to get that relief roadmap and that you have received that email. That confirmation will help me out a ton to make sure that went out correctly. And if you haven't already, be sure to add your email to the waitlist at www.reliefroadmap.com. Putting together that comprehensive list of every single stimulus check in the nation so you don't miss out on anything. And I've mentioned we have over 20 different programs that I have collected. The state of California, I added several new ones yesterday, and we're adding more all the time, but I'm going to be cutting it off here very soon because it's endless, and there's new ones popping up all the time. And you guys, we're just going to keep this updated every single month. New programs rolling out will be added, so make sure that you get added to the waitlist if you haven't already. Again, put your email at www.reliefroadmap.com. If you got the email blast today, please respond to that email, shoot me a yes back, and let me know in the comments if you received that email as well. But you guys, let's get you caught up on stimulus checks. Now, $2,000, that is the number that we had heard promised before over a year ago. Senator Bernie Sanders had told the president, you got to keep your promises. You said $2,000, we haven't received it. You need to keep good on those promises if you and your fellow Democrats want to stay in power in these midterm elections. And take a look, you guys. Let's take a stroll down memory lane. $2,000 per month to every American, money for the people. And you can see that over 3 million people had signed up for monthly reoccurring $2,000 stimulus checks, saying we're still hurting, we still need help, we're in an economic storm, and we need some form of assistance. Well, you guys, we just received confirmation that now that the reconciliation bill, known as the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022, is going to be going through, we heard an assortment of progressives saying, work's not done. More is on the way. We've heard confirmation from the president, from Nancy Pelosi, from head of the Progressive Caucus in the House of Representatives, Pramila Jayapal, Bernie Sanders. They're pushing, saying this is a modest bill. There's not enough. Get ready for executive actions here very soon. So, more is on the way. Now, in addition to that, as I mentioned to you, while we're waiting to see what happens on a federal level, and I will keep you up to date on that, there's a ton of proposals on the president's desk for stimulus checks. While we're waiting for that, though, we're hearing about states, cities, and counties releasing checks, as I mentioned, and a lot of these are only available for a limited amount of time. And some of these are urgent. There's a deadline today that I want to make sure that you don't miss out on. And I also let you know in my previous video, if you missed it, about a new one starting up where applications opened up today as well. So check that one out right after this one if you missed it, so that way you don't miss out on anything, you guys. But let's dive into these articles coming out. And as you guys know, I cite all the sources. I put them in the description so you can click the links, go read it for yourself. You can go ahead and go apply, know everything that you need to know. I make sure that you're caught up on the latest. So we're going to dive right in. But before we do, if you appreciate that, if you appreciate the content here on this channel, do me a quick favor. Just takes a second. Don't forget, smash that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, totally free. Why not come join the Ram fam? All you got to do is very quickly hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to speed on everything going on in Congress with stimulus, legislation, what's happening with our economy. And if you got any specific questions for me, shoot me a DM at SteveRam3. That is the best way to get a hold of me by far. Please ignore the scammers. There's a ton of them on Instagram trying to impersonate me, misspelling my name. It's SteveRam3. Shoot me a DM with any questions. I'll do my best to help you out. And consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. More content coming on that channel as well to help you out with business, real estate, stocks, how to deal with the recession, inflation, everything going on. I know every little bit of information, it helps. So hope that's a blessing to you guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into these articles and find out the latest happening right now with $2,000 stimulus checks. So first up, you guys, take a look at this link in the description below. Bonus payments. Who can apply for a $2,000 bonus? Veterans are about to get a token of gratitude. Now, this is happening in Minnesota. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz announced a token of gratitude to veterans. Governor Walz will grant all veterans who served during the global war on terrorism after 9/11. They're going to be able to apply for extra payments. Now, according to the information released by the state, Minnesota will give $2,000 bonus payments to thank them for their services. Now, what's this program about? It's post 9/11 veteran service bonuses. This is a part of the legislative session signed in 2022. This year, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and legislators granted $25 million for service bonuses to post 9/11 veterans. So you're going to be able to get that benefit. Now, jumping down, how much is the post 9/11 veteran service bonus? Depending on your service, the amount of money will vary. Now, if you're a veteran and didn't get any Armed Force Expeditionary Medals, Global War or Terrorism Expeditionary Medals, Iraq Campaign Medals, or Afghan Medals, you're going to get $600. Now, if you did, you will get $1,200. And how do you receive $2,000 from this program? Well, veterans that had honorable federal service between 9/11 of 2001 and August 30th of 2021, veterans that passed away between September 11th and August 30th, and veterans that were eligible for Armed Forces medals, they can get $2,000 payments. So you guys, this is available in the state of Minnesota. This just opened up, and you're going to be able to apply for this over the course of the next couple years. It says till June 30th of 2024 or until funds are exhausted. So they have a limited amount of funds, we heard, so be sure to get in and apply right away just in case you don't want to miss out on this benefit. Also, thank you for your service. Now, in addition to that, we've got some more coming out on $2,000 checks. Take a look at this, you guys. Link in the description below. Governor Wolfe revives the proposal to send $2,000 direct payments to Pennsylvanians. This just coming out this month. He is bringing it back. He is staying persistent, saying the state needs $2,000 stimulus checks to everybody. Take a look, you guys. This is actually just coming out 30 minutes ago from the time of this recording. Pennsylvania workers. Pay is falling behind inflation by a growing margin. It affects everything. And they're saying that this inflation is out of control. And even though they're saying it's coming down a little bit, it's still really bad. It's still at a 41-year high, and people need some help. Now, take a look, you guys. Harrisburg ideas. Since lawmakers left Harrisburg in early July, Governor Tim Wolfe, fellow Democrats, and the legislature have started an effort to revive his stalled proposal to send $2,000 checks to lower-income households in Pennsylvania. Republicans say that it's going to be worsening inflation that is already near record highs in the past 4 decades. And a spokesperson from the House Republicans, Jason Gottsmith, said that Wolfe and his legislative allies this year have promoted policies that crush real wage growth, while Republicans have been trying to fight inflation. The most vulnerable in the state, he said, will be helped through items in the new state budget that include one-time money for property tax, rent relief, and energy assistance, as well as investments in childcare and a program that provides food for the needy. So they're saying to focus on that, not send out these $2,000 checks. Now, let me know your thoughts. One of the things is that if they add more spending, it will increase the debt. However, if there is a way to do it without increasing the debt, that should not spark inflation. One of the ways is to take existing funds, take it and distribute it out to the people, which is what we're hearing they're probably going to try to do on a federal level, as there's over $800 billion of leftover funds from previous stimulus packages just sitting there. Now, as you know here on the channel, I let you know all the time that that is enough money to send out a $2,800 stimulus check to everybody in the nation. That's how much money is left over on a federal level. Now, various states, they have tons of excess funds as well. We've heard California alone has $300 billion. They literally could send out a $1,000 stimulus check to everybody in the nation. That's how much excess funds are available in a lot of these states, you guys. So if Pennsylvania is going to be able to pull from existing funds, they should have no problem. It should not increase inflation. But if it's new spending, well, that's a different story. Now, take a look, you guys, more on $2,000 stimulus checks. Deadline for monthly $2,000 direct check payments is just 2 days away. This article came out 2 days ago. So today, this is the urgent update for you. Literally is the last date to be able to apply to receive this $2,000 monthly stimulus check, which is, as we mentioned before, what a lot of people, over 3 million, have signed up saying we need right now. This is happening in one state. Take a look, you guys. Applications for the inaugural Black Resilience Fund in Portland, Oregon. They are set to close on Monday, today, as thousands of residents vie to be selected for one of the 50 spots in the basic income program. The fund, initially created in 2020 by the nonprofit group Brown Hope, is seeking to expand its program to provide 50 households with a basic monthly income for 3 years beginning in December of 2022. Within 24 hours of opening applications to the new program, more than 7,500 people had already applied. I think that folks are really excited to be a part of the program that is a transformational as Black resilience. Cameron Whitman, the founder of Brown Hope, told the Portland Business Journal, "I do know that folks really can see the type of impact that this type of program will have. We're really thrilled for the opportunity and our first year to demonstrate just how powerful basic income is. Those who are accepted into the program, they will be eligible to receive monthly stipends of up to $2,000 depending on the family size and the annual income, according to the fund." Now, after the applications close on Monday, today the nonprofit group, they're going to be narrowing down the list of applicants to 1,000 people. Those who are selected will then submit 2 essays that will be reviewed by the selection committee. So get ready to write those essays as well if you are selected. So today's the last day. So if you're in Portland, Oregon, and you're eligible to receive this right after this video, immediately click on the link down below. Go ahead and fill out that application. Make sure you get it in before the end of the day today. That is an urgent update on $2,000 stimulus checks for you guys. But as you can see, there's an assortment of different checks going out in different levels. There's new ones coming up, as I mentioned in my previous video. There's expirations happening today, and these are popping up all the time. Now, as they do, I'm going to track them down, get all the information, let you know how you can access these, if you're eligible, where to apply, the time frames, so you don't miss out on anything. Because as I'm doing this research, it is very disheartening to see that there is so much money out there, literally billions, and there's all of this and people don't know about it. The information is not being properly distributed out for people to benefit, and the money is going back to the federal government, and it's very sad to see firsthand as I'm doing this research. And you guys, I want to make sure nobody here on my channel misses out. I want to make sure that you get everything available to you. So if you haven't already, don't forget, go to www.reliefroadmap.com, add your email so you get added to the waitlist. In the coming days, hoping to have this released so everybody can access it. And again, check your email. If you didn't see it, check your spam. And if you get it, please reply, hit yes. Let me know that you got it and that you're ready, you guys. So working on that, hopefully have it here ready for you soon. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. That is the latest on $2,000 stimulus checks. And if you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. Leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, totally free, why not? Come join the Ram fam. All you got to do is very quickly hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you're notified of updates like this that are urgent right away. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth, personal finance, more content coming on there to help you out how to deal with this wild economy that we're in, you guys. And with that being said, I hope that this is a blessing to you and it reaches you well. I will catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.